Yo, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Hey, y'all are in here, man. I was I was gonna try to let it load up a little bit, but y'all jumped in here quick. We at 15, 20. It's going up pretty fast. So I know why you're here. We're gonna talk about the Texas track coach, social that's going down. Coach Edmonson, he's coming on the show tonight. Guys, if y'all have any questions about the social or anything we're talking about, go ahead and drop your comments. We're trying to answer those as well. But before we do, I got to give my shout outs. So first shout out is going to go out to TTFCA. They're very supportive of my show, what I do. They also a sponsor of Texas Track Dad podcast. Shout out to them. And Trackborn. If you need any equipment, anything like that, holler at my guys over there. They'll get you right. And also go to YouTube right now, smash that subscribe button, follow me on IG, X, LinkedIn, all that good stuff. So let's get Coach up in here. Coach, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going good. How you doing?
Feeling good, man. Sitting up here just watching some track, man, taking it all in, enjoying it.
Hey, you know what? I know the 200 should be coming up pretty soon. Hold on,
Yeah.
let's see. Hold on, can you still hear me?
Yes, sir.
Well, you can't see me though, huh?
No, sir, I cannot.
Second. Had a little glitch here. Give me a minute. Let's see. Let's do this. Hey, y'all stay tuned, guys. Let's see. There we go. Hey,
Yes,
there we
sir.
go. Hey, well, that never happened before. Hey, guys, but thanks for sticking around. Hey, that never happened before. That never happened before. So what's up, Coach? You watching the Olympic trials and all that?
Yes, sir. Watching the girls 200 right now. The ladies 200 right now.
Yeah. Oh, is it right now? Oh, it is
Yes,
right
sir.
now. Who you got? She carrying this first heat, right?
Yeah, Shakira, man, she did her thing, man. She dropped under 22, man. That's massive in the first round, man. So that's hard to answer for anybody else.
Hey, guys, just give us like 1 minute because I got to watch this race. They in the blocks right now. Oh, the girl from Oregon in there too, right?
Yeah.
I don't see Shakira. Is she in that heat?
No, I'm sorry, that's the third heat. That's the third heat. That's with Gabby.
Oh, who won the first heat?
Oh, Shakira killed it, man. She went 21.98.
Oh, okay. I missed. Okay, I'll rewind it soon. Okay. All right, Coach. Here we go. Tell her. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you, everybody,
Yes,
for
sir.
being patient. Hey, we still growing. We still got a lot of people coming in here. Coach, tell us a little bit about your background, who you are, um, and why you became a track and field coach.
Okay, my name is Lewis Edmonson, man. I'm originally from Caldwell, Texas, little small country town right outside of Bryan College Station, home of the Fighting Aggies, and right in between that Austin, Texas Longhorns. But yeah, I went to school and I ended up going to Prairie View, man. I went to Prairie View running track and got the opportunity to play football, and I ended up running summer track in Giddings, Texas, with the LC Express summer track team, man, and grew a whole lot of love for track and field. And it just kept growing more and more as I got the preview, man. I felt the love, I got the training, the connection with teammates and traditional coaches down there in Prairie View, man, and it took off after that, man. It just grew and became a big part of my life, man. I had to have it every day. I dedicated a lot of time and effort to, being the best that I can ultimately be at all times. And with things that go on in life, man, I end up having a wreck at Prairie View in 2000, man, that had me sit out for some time to recuperate. I had a devastating injury to my neck. I broke my C6 and my C7, and at that point in time, I didn't know if I was going to ever run again.
Oh, wow.
But with great therapy and some of the best doctors that put me through strenuous trainings and whatnot, and rehab, as well as my trainer at Prairie View, man, everything you say in life, everything goes how it's supposed to go. And I came back and I got to run on a really, really explosive 4x1 team that held the record at Prairie View A&M at 39-4 for over about 20 years. And we went to the NCAA championship and we ended up placing fourth in 2001. And then I backdoored, came back again individually in the 110 hurdles and placed seventh in the 110 hurdles with a personal best of 13:53, which is right now to this day current. 21 years going now. I am the fastest hurdler to ever come out of Prairie View A&M. And then I took some time to finish my master's. I went on the circuit and got to run in Chula Vista at the Olympic Training Center under Coach Brooks Johnson. Learned a lot of great things out there. I got to train with some great people out there. Allison Phoenix to be one of the upcoming sprinters, and that's history right now. I got to meet her, got to train with her in Chula Vista, and just learned a great deal about the sport. And I came back and I got my master's in 2005, and then I jumped into my coaching career. I started out in my first job was in Don Box, Texas, a little small town right outside of Caldwell, and then I went to Snook, and then my biggest career move. I went to Hearn, Texas in 2015, 2016 for 2 years, and then I moved on to Rockdale, Texas. And while my time there in Hearn, I had a lot of great athletes come out of that town, man. If it wasn't booming, I wouldn't be here right now. But at that time, just to go back to 15, 16, we had a state champion come through, Zaria, not state champion. She placed third in the 200, Zaria Mercer. But at that time, this was my first actual coaching career. And I got the opportunity with some great young ladies and a great coaching staff to take a 4x1, a 200, and a 400 athlete on the ladies' side to the state championship. And then I went to Rockdale, Texas shortly after that. And, man, just had a tremendous time, man. I had amazing sprinter athlete, Jaqueline Crawford, who went 10-5 in the 100. We were running 41s, 42s, low 42s in the 4x1. We actually went 127 at the Texas Relays and got second behind Waco La Vega down there with Coach Carp. But after that, I came back to Hearn. And
so you lagging out a bit.
We caught up.
Yeah, you caught up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm currently in Hearn right now, man. And I would say my love for track and field was, man, it's just the team collaborative effort that you get to give, but it's the individual effort that you have to put out on the track day in and day out, man. If this is what you want to do, then you have to dedicate the time and effort, and you have to sacrifice and give up a lot of things that's going to make you great in the sport. And as you can tell, I mean, I tell people all the time, in football, you can hide behind people. Basketball, you can hide behind people. But track and field, man, you have to step up and you have to be you. And there's no hiding. Yeah. What you put into that practice and that training during that week, it will definitely display itself on the biggest platform that you'll allow yourself to take it to. Whether it's district, area regionals, and ultimately at the state championship.
Yeah, and you hitting on some that track. It's definitely a special sport. It's unique. You can't hide. You cannot hide once you line up.
Out there.
Yeah, once you line up, it's gonna be time to compete or go home.
And the one thing that I thoroughly enjoy about track and coaching kids in track and field that sometimes my dad used to tell me all the time that there's gonna be a better individual out there than you. just based off talent and training there's going to be somebody better than you. But when you have that opportunity to shine in that moment, take advantage of it, train for it, love it dearly. You got to rock the baby. And sometimes you come back to track and field and you give your ultimate best, and that best may be a second, or it may be a third, or it may be even a seventh. But if you give everything that you give, then there's nothing you can do about that. And I tell my kids all the time, if you give me what you have, then I'm satisfied with the results.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. It's just one of them things, man. I'm glad you're bringing this up. Get out there, you train hard. And the thing is, don't worry about other people. Run your race. No. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in names. Don't get caught up in names and stuff like that, because anybody can be beat. We see it all the time in track and field. Anybody can be beat any given day. So go out there, grind, do your best, and anything can happen. Anything can happen.
I can recall on one of the races that I had, man, I went up idolizing Alan Johnson and Terrence Tramiel just because of the great things they did. And then one of my big brothers out there, I can't forget to mention his name, is Larry Wade. He's from Elgin, Texas. He ran on our LC Express team, man. He gave us a lot of knowledge and, paved the way for a lot of guys out there that from the small towns. It's not the big cities. It's the small town country boys and country young ladies that get out there and get it too, because of the work ethic. But I lined up in a race at the Reggie Lewis Center in Boston at indoor, and I didn't know my heat, and I went to look at my heat, and I scanned down the paper, and here I am with the two guys that I idolized the most and looked up to as being a hurdler. I was in lane 6, Alan Johnson in lane 4, and Terrence Tramiel in lane 7.
Yeah.
And you know what? I looked at them. At that moment, I was like, okay, those are the guys that I idolize, but at the same time, they can get it too. And that was just my mindset. So you have to look at track and field like that.
And I had said something earlier when TT, Sha'Carri, and Melissa Jefferson, all three of them went 1, 2, and 3 in that 100. They still friends, but they still compete against each other. When it's time to run, it's time to run. After that, you can be friends, whatever. You can that can be your idol, but when you're on that line, hey, I'm coming for you too.
You got to go. There's
nothing wrong with that.
You got to go get it. I train hard.
Yes. Yeah, it's never. Okay, talk your talk, Coach. You got some background there, man.
Just a little bit, little country boy.
You might could get me in 100 with all that. I don't know though. We might have to see.
I tell my kids all the time when they want to challenge Coach in the race. I say you got to give me 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Give me 2 weeks to try.
Hey, I'm gonna need about 6 months though for me.
Give me 2 weeks.
But yeah, like if it stalled out, because we got a lot of people coming in the show, it'll come back up. That's why it kind of lagged a little bit, because we got a lot of people coming in. So you have this track and field social that's going on, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's about to happen. Just give us an overview of it, and I have some questions I'm gonna ask you about it as well.
Okay. So just some background history on the track and field social for the coaches. It's not only for coaches, it's for track coaches, it's for coaches in general, because you got your football coaches, basketball coaches, baseball coaches that are also implemented into track at the end of the year for your second sport. So I just through word of mouth and just through conventional talking through different coaches and whatnot, we sit down and we say, we go to the Texas High School Coaches Association. Predominantly, a lot of college football coaches come in, and basketball is taking off.
It's going to stall out because we well over 100 people watching this show now. We well over 100 people watching, and instead of going up. So go ahead, Coach. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So just through word of mouth and just conversations at the social, you have so many coaches. You have every coach in the state of Texas coming down to one general location, and you want to have something festive to do, where you can sit down and you can talk track away from the track, or you can talk football away from football, and basketball, et cetera, and baseball, softball, and tennis and golf as well. But I want to include all sports. So just talking to track coaches, we were like, we have some socials that go on, that go on at the Texas High School Coaches Association, but they don't direct it to one general sport. You have somebody who says, I'm gonna throw a social, and all coaches are more than welcome. So I just just do general conversation with a lot of coaches. I just said, what if we threw a track and field social? Because we're generally in the spring, and when we see each other in the spring, it's all business in May. You get the high and the buys, but you don't get to generally congratulate that coach like you want to, or praise that person or that coach or that kid or that head coach or assistant coach as you want to. But when you get to see them in the Texas High School Coaches Association, we move it. There's a lot of clinics that are going on. A lot of coaches are taking in knowledge. A lot of coaches are coming to make themselves better. So we just said, okay, let's get together and let's throw a social. So we talked about it for a couple of years, and then I just said, okay, let's just make a move on it. So this is the 4th year that it went on. The first year was in San Antonio, and I had a couple coaches come out. And we had about maybe 10 to 15 coaches that showed up just through word of mouth. It wasn't big and pushing it like we do on Twitter now. But we had a really, really festive time and got to talk some track. And, you get to find out the moves, what coach is going where because of the, amazing performance that they put on with the team and increase and whatnot. And, with the kids that they produce. So then the second year got a little bigger. Last year in Houston, Texas, we went to a general location called The Address, and we got it out. We really, really got it out there, due to these amazing coaches in track and field that we have a family that's close knit, and we don't mind supporting each other. And that's the biggest thing about it.
Be. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And we just word of mouth. We did it. We put it on social media on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. The whole nine. And I put a flyer together, and I was like, let's just come out. So when we got there, the people just generally didn't know that we were going to throw a social there. I said, we'd have some coaches that would come in and we'd enjoy ourselves. And it just took off. The host was amazed with how many people showed up. They wanted to accommodate us with anything and everything that we needed to have. And we just got on the phone. We started calling more coaches. Look, we're still here. We don't want to interfere with other socials, but we're still here, And it was an amazing festive time with coaches who got to sit down from all levels of track and field, from 1A on up to 6A. And we just had a great time. We were talking track. I had some great guys that came through, as you know, Track Born, Texas Track and Field came through. I can't forget my guy Mike Cunningham because he's one of the best.
That's my guy too. Yeah, that's my guy there.
That guy showed up, and I did some things on Twitter where you got some batons, you got some backpacks. I still owe you guys those backpacks and batons. You're gonna get them, I promise you. But just through the collaboration of track coaches in the state of Texas, as a close-knit family, as I repeat, it took off. So this year I didn't know if I was gonna do it again. But then I started getting hit. Coach, what's up, man? All you need to do is drop the location. Drop the location. All we need to do is drop the location. Rewind back to the track social. At the end of the day, Mike hit me up, and then Track Boy met me outside and was like, look, man, this is such a great event. Whatever you need, you let me know. If I can't do anything, I can pub it. I can push it out there for you. Let's get it going. And then I spoke with you about it, and, with all open arms, you were like, whatever I can do, let me know what I can contribute to this, and let's get it done. And with the help of, you guys pushing it out there, we have just about every track coach in the state of Texas who has stated that they will be there. They're pushing it. They're bringing their staff. They're doing whatever they can to make this one of the biggest socials to come through for the sport of track and field, as well as collaborating with other coaches. And, that's kind of where we are now. I'm so appreciative of everybody that's come into it, that jumped on social media. That's just, made it as big as it can be.
Like I said, we about at 120 right now and rising. There you go, Coach. We got you back.
Okay, yeah, and it's just an amazing time that we're going to get together. Get the biggest thing about this is we're going to get to socialize. I got some guys that, from, you have contributed. Trackborn, Mike is going to contribute anything. We have some shirts that we're going to pass out just as a token of appreciation for what you do and what you bring to track and field. you don't want it to fly under the radar because we work hard at what we do as well as all coaches in all sports. And this is our time to sit there. The biggest event, the biggest thing about the event that I would love to see is just, collaborative coaches and socializing. Because at the end of the day, we compete so hard against each other, and then we get to sit down and we get to socialize and enjoy each other's conversation.
Yeah. And it's so on those shirts. It's the first 50 that I see something like that.
Yes, sir. The
on
first
the
50, yes, sir. The first 50 that come through will get a shirt with the logo on it that we created. It probably will change because we want to divvy that up and make it as nice as we can. But I just want to say thank you. And I can't get everybody a shirt. Maybe one day we can. But the first 50 that come through, I would love to give you a shirt as a token of appreciation, just to say thank you.
Now, Coach, I ain't gonna be there, but I want a shirt, Coach.
Hey, hey, I got you, man. I got you. We'll get you a shirt. Hey, what they say, you got to take care of your people.
But also, I want to tell y'all, I'm also gonna be donating some of these TexasTrackDad trimmers to the social or whatever, and Coach is gonna. I don't know if he's gonna do a giveaway, whatever he's gonna do. He's gonna have some TexasTrackDad trimmers. Hair trimmers to give away also.
Yes, sir. I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem at all. Like I say, any way I can help.
Yes, sir.
So you answered some of my questions, but so what inspired you? I know you said getting all the coaches together, to kind of network and stuff like that. Did anything else inspire you to put this on?
Man, just if you work in a field, I don't care what field you work in, but if you have the opportunity to bring great people together, then that's probably one of the biggest things out there that I think I wanted to achieve. Because you think about, as we work in this field, there's so many things that go on. There's so many people that you climb the ladder, you meet different people, your career gets better, but we don't do this by ourselves. There's nothing about this that we do by ourselves. So, when you get through that and you get to connect with different people, that ultimate connection with people is something that I learned in the sport of track and field, as well as the coaching field that we have. You have to be social. You have to socialize with different people. You have to get out there and know people. Because if you know people, then your career starts to grow. So to open up that avenue was something big because it happened to me. That was something that I grew up going through and meeting different people. I don't know any strangers. I meet people every year, and if I don't know somebody, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody, and that's one of the biggest things that I wanted to do. Just collaborative, unit to make people, connect with people.
Yeah, and I mean that's a part of it in the track and field world, man. I mean, we see each other all the time. We see each other all the time doing school year track, then we move over to select track. We see each other. Then we go to college and we see the same people,
Yep.
You're right. Somebody say, is that PV finest there? Yeah, Mike. But you left some marks down there, man.
Man, I tried it, man. The thing about Prairie View is, man, we have a slogan that we say, Prairie View produces productive people, man. And that slogan weighs weight on you, man. When you step out there with that logo on your chest, man, you got to carry it. You got to carry it, man. And Prairie View, man, it built me for anything that I can weather any storm, man.
Yeah. It seems like you're doing very well right now. It seems like you're doing very well. What are you hoping the coaches will take away from this social event? And guys, let me say this for the people in here. We coming up with probably about 150. Probably got more than that with IG and everything like that. But let me get back to my question. Sorry. What are you hoping coaches will take away from this social event?
Man, I keep harping on the social unit, man. You have so many coaching staffs out there that you have 10, 11, 12 coaches on the staff, man. And, you just want to get to the point where you become one unit. Become a unit and build a unity within your coaching staff and socialize with the coaching staff. You may not agree with everything that people say and they do, but at the end of the day, the common goal is to make amazing young people out of the people that we coach. So if they can see us socializing and being great and getting along and forming unity and family and friendships, man, you can push that out. So that I hope that you can take that back to your coaching unit and say, look, man, if a stranger can make me a friend, then we can be, great people on the coaching staff.
Cool. Yeah, and that's another thing way out there, man. It's just talk about some things that you might have some concerns about. Like, I got this athlete. How can I get this athlete to approve on this? Or what are your thoughts on it? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You can open up a conversation like that. Yeah, something like this is definitely needed, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
glad you're actually doing this. Let's see. Do you have any activities or anything planned at the social, guest speakers, special guests, or anything like that?
At this point, no, I don't have any guest speakers or anything like that because Texas Track and Field does such a great um, they host a great clinic in the winter clinic where they get some of the best coaches out there collegiately as well as high school and give them a platform to at that moment to push out the information and the trainings and the and get to answer some of the questions for a lot of coaches out there. So I kind of try to leave that area alone and just kind of focus on just kind of free fall and just socializing. When you free fall, you can ask whatever questions you want to because I get to see Coach Urban and I want to say, hey, what did you do with those guys during the week, to get them running that fast? That's my opportunity to ask him, right then and there as a person to say that, hey, what you did was amazing. What can I take back to my camp? What can I take back to my sprinters? I have some young, inspiring sprinters, and I want to know, like, what do we do, or what did you do? And it's just
Mhm.
that general opportunity to ask those questions without, raising a hand or being in a delegated area. So I look at it, like, let's just take that opportunity to socialize.
Got you. Destin said this is by far one of the biggest events that everybody looks forward to at coaching school. Yeah, man. You got people already excited about it.
And coach, that's Coach Jones. That's the jump coach down there in Hearn.
Okay. Hey, so did y'all get a new stadium down there or something like that? I seen something like that.
Yes, sir. We have a
Okay.
new stadium that we just built out. It's probably um, it's state of the art. Our track got a lot of pop to it. I'm really impressed with the way that they built our runways on our jumps and our high jumps and our pole vault, man. And we will definitely be hosting the Hearn Eagle 2025 relays this year and inviting people. We're actually in the planning to get that out there right now, but it's in a great location. We're loading up teams. You want to pick and choose who you want to get, but you want to do a free fall and first come, first serve. And then after that, we're going to do 8 teams this year. Then we'll grow as we get it under our belt more. But that was one of the biggest track meets that I went to as a kid. And people in the town definitely wanted to bring it back. So I'm definitely, with a great staff and teamwork, we're definitely going to do that.
Okay. Yeah, man, and congratulations on that. I seen it on X. Yeah, I seen that on X.
Yes,
Congratulations, man,
sir.
on that.
Yes, sir.
Uh, those of you that are on IG, if y'all can't go to Facebook, YouTube, or X or something like that, I'm not seeing your comments. Hold on one second. If I miss your comments, guys, I apologize. Let's see. Yeah, Coach, you almost at 200. Here we
Man,
go.
that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I got. Oh, let's do this. Give us the location, date, where it's gonna be at, and everything, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Then we'll get back
Okay.
to a
So
few questions.
it's going to be on July 21st at the Smoke Sky Bar in San Antonio, Texas. We're going to start at right at about 7 o'clock. That gives everybody time to come in on that day, pick up your package, get your room, and get settled. We're going to go 7. We don't have a closing time, so we'll say 7 until. It's an amazing location. The Smoke Sky Bar did some upgrades, and if you look at it on Twitter, you can look up X. I'm sorry, you can look it up on X, and it's the Smoke Sky Bar. And it's going to be a really, really place. I was really, really happy that we got to book that place. I had some help from Coach Cooper, Coach Butler, Coach Destiny Jones with help and planning with the location. So, like I say, I already got to give credit because I never do any of this by myself. And you have some great people backing you. But we managed to book a great location.
Guys, just give me a second.
We managed
this address in here. Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Oh yeah, we managed to book the Smoke Sky Bar, and it's just you'll definitely be pleased with the location. I think the Hispanic social has also been there, but I think this is the first year that they've done the upgrades. And man, if you look on there and you see, I'll be placing it on my X as well, just to remind you guys and give you a look at it. But it's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. I got Smoke Sky Bar, San Antonio, Texas. What's that address?
Let me give me 1 second. I'll get that for you. I got it right here. It's because
I'll type it in here when you.
Okay. It's 501 East Crockett, San Antonio, Texas. 501 East Crockett.
All right, 501 East Crockett, San Antonio.
Yes, sir.
All right.
On July the 21st.
July 21st. What time, Coach?
We're gonna start it. Kick it off at 7:00.
Until until.
Yes, deal? until. Yes, sir.
All right. 21st. Kicking off at 7. Guys, I'm putting the address, date, and time in this in the comment section, so y'all can go in there, write it down. Also, y'all can go look it up on the internet or whatever. See so is it outdoor or indoor? Because I did not see a balcony or something.
Yeah, it's
outdoors.
The way they built it, I think it's an indoor and an outdoor as well, because they've done the reconstruction of the whole location. So I think it's an upstairs patio, downstairs patio. I think they have an indoor section as well. But there, I'll be placing on my X. I'll be putting some updates that they have because I think they just did a new video where they updated to give you a better look at what they do. I think the service is amazing out there. For my looks on everything that they're pushing out there, the food is amazing as well. So it should be a really, really festive time.
Coach, go ahead and we'll shout it out again before we get off the show. But go ahead and shout out your social media handles.
The main one that I'm on right now, man, I'm pretty much just delegated to one thing, and that's just being on X right now, because I get to direct my avenues and whatnot on the sports and things that I love to entertain. So that's X. It's at Coach COACH_Edmonson. And yeah, that's pretty much the one I'm on right now, because it's it delegates everything that I enjoy doing.
Okay. And also I'll put that in the comments too, so everybody can have that. Let's see.
And I'll throw
go ahead.
Track. That's if they could also follow our track handle down in Hearn. It's at HT Eagle Track. At HT Eagle Track. If y'all would follow that, we greatly appreciate that. Our kids do some amazing things down there. They work really hard, and they enjoy being followed by some of all the biggest teams and track teams out there, because just as you follow them, they follow you.
Y'all go follow Coach. I'll drop that in the comments too, if y'all didn't get it for sure. Let me ask you this: how do you think this event will benefit the athletes under the guidance of the coaches that's attending this social?
Like I say, when you go to these social events, the biggest thing that I take back from everybody, one thing that we harp on in Hearn Eagle is being social, and you're getting to know different people. Step out of the box a little bit, and when they see us, for my guys, they look up to the bigger track programs. When you got the Duncanville, Coach Brooks and Coach Henderson down there. And when I go to those meets, I get to speak to those people personally and, greet them with a handshake or a hug and whatnot. And my guys see it. So now they're doing it with those, with their athletes and saying, congratulations, great performance. Keep working hard. I see you. It brings a togetherness, and I think you can
Yeah,
build that
yeah.
platform because kids are going to do what coaches do. People
Mm-hmm.
have a cliche saying that your athletes are they imitate what the coaches do. And if you're social, outgoing, you're pleasant, and you're a good people person, then you're going to build the same people with the kids that you coach. And I think that's big in our sport because you don't ever get to the point where you walk past people and not speak. When you can be
Yeah, yeah,
sociable and build a relationship. Because later
yeah.
on, after the sports is done and we go into our ultimate business standpoint, you may run across these people again.
Yeah, you are. You are going right across them. Yep, yep. You're exactly right. And like we already said earlier, coaches, they're going to get some good information. They're going to get some good information at this social, and they better go back and implement it, with the kids or whatever. And
Yes,
yeah, I
sir.
think it's going to definitely benefit the athletes.
Yes, sir.
Um, and plus, they're expanding their network as well while they're out
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um, let's see. Do you plan to have this every year, or no? So this is the fourth. Is this the fourth year?
Yes, sir. This is the fourth year.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Okay. All right. So we can expect one next year as well, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the ultimate goal of this thing, man, like I say, in anything you do in this world, when you want to be great, you want to bring, you want to have a team with you. I've got some people already that's volunteered to jump on board. I want to, I just want to make it as big as we can. Anybody that can input or help out, I'm always, I accept anything, from any and everybody, to make this bigger because at the end of the day, I can't do this, every year by
Yeah.
myself. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you also, in all great things, you want to be able to pass the torch for somebody else to take it over. Another young, inspiring coach to come up and keep this going. And maybe we can just put it in like, some track meets we have, they run themselves. We want to be able to do this, and we pick a location. Everybody knows where it's at, and we just show up and have a good festive time.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. 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 And like I say, Coach, you're doing a good job. You're doing
Thank
a
you.
good job. I do want to ask you this. How do you stay motivated and continue to grow as a coach?
My motivation comes from the kids that I deal with every day. I mean, I as you know, and you deal with kids. We all deal with kids. Everybody that's on here know that we deal with kids. There's never one day that is going to be exactly the same. There's going to be a different situation. There's going to be a different scenario. There's going to be a different kid that you have to deal with. And you have to find ways, to grow with these kids and grow in the sport as well as the profession. So, what I get up every day knowing that there's something new out there that I'll have to take on, and I've made up in my mind that I want to take this challenge on day in and day out as long as I'm in the profession. Because the day that I don't take it on, I need to do something different.
Yeah. 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 You're right. And you're definitely making a difference in the kids' lives too, Coach. And I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do. I appreciate what all the coaches do, man.
Yes,
Because
sir.
I know for a fact, man, y'all coaches, man, y'all do have a major impact on these kids. Like
Yes,
my daughter coaches, man. I'm telling you, man, yeah, y'all special, man. I appreciate it. I
yes,
appreciate
sir.
it, everything y'all do, man. I appreciate all that. Um, Anything else you would like to share about the event at all?
The one thing that I would definitely like to do, I mean, sometimes we don't get the level of appreciation, or we don't get an opportunity to, for people to tell us or acknowledge you. I would love for all the state champions from 1, 2, 3, the coaches that coach those events as well as their assistants, because they're just as important as the head coach, from 1A to 6A to, to show up. Everybody that plays 1 through 3 in each division, to show up and allow people, you just never know who's watching you. You never know who wants to ask you a question. You never know how people want to show their appreciation. So, I would love to help give you that platform for people to say, man, great job this year. You had a
Yeah.
great team. You did some great things this year because, like I say, man, people always tell me, man, Coach Irvin, what do you say, from Summer Creek, he tells me all the time, that's a great dude. Y'all follow him on social media as well. He tells me all the time, man, you have to go in and day out like you're on an interview, because you just never know, who's watching you, what you say, what you do, how you carry
Yeah.
yourself. So you're always on
Yeah.
an interview. And I take that
Yeah.
that information that he gave me as a starting coach, and I carry that to this day.
Yeah, you never know it. Hey, coaches, if you say what the top 3,
Yeah,
try to get out there. Yeah,
man,
coach,
that's
if y'all
hard,
was in
dude.
that top 3, yeah, if y'all trying to get out, if y'all don't have anything going on, go ahead and come out and chat it up. You know, you know how to give away all your secrets, but
Yeah,
you know, people they want to know how you did it. You know how you did it. You know why every year we seeing y'all. Y'all at the top every year.
I think all coaches are inspiring, man. You know, they want to be at their best, and and I think we take it on as a competition level, because it's one thing to coach excellence, man, but at the end of the day, when you turn that page, it's also hard to coach disappointment. So how do you deal with the disappointment of not you know reaching your goals or reaching the team goals? So those are all key vital gems that you have to drop.
Yeah, because you got to start somewhere, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Those coaches that are coaching in a high level like that, they've been through some tough losses and they been through a lot. You know,
sir. Yes, sir.
And,
it didn't fall in
that's
their
why
lap.
it didn't. No, it's hard work for sure. And,
yes,
and I'm sure they got a lot of answers and they can give you. I'm sure they're very wise coaches, man. I'm sure they are. I am sure they are. How can interested people stay connected with you and your future events? You want them to follow you on X or?
Yeah, follow me on the X, man. Pretty much, like I say, pretty much everything that I do will come from X, man, because we're it's a growing network, and people that like I say, I enjoy X thoroughly because you get to channel the things that you care about, whether it be football, basketball, track, ice hockey. I don't care. You can follow people out there that have the same general interest with you. You can DM them. You can exchange numbers and whatnot. So I'm on there pretty much just about every day. People that know me know I'm always active on there. I'm supporting people. I'm always pushing positive things, positive aspects, wanting to learn, asking questions and whatnot like that. And if people feel the need to ask me or or need anything from me, I'm an open book, and I would love to help anybody.
Nice. Y'all go follow Coach. Y'all go follow him on X. That's where he's most active. And Coach, go ahead, give your shout outs. You can drop your X again. Drop whatever you want. I'm just gonna give this little time slot to you now.
Okay. Well, like I say, I appreciate everybody that's sharing the social. You can follow me on X at Coach COACH _ Edmonson EDMONSON, as well as the HT Eagle Track down in Hearn. I greatly appreciate everybody that's been involved with this. I appreciate the friendship. I appreciate the track love, the family love, the coaching love as well. I appreciate this platform given by TrackDad Podcast, as well as Texas Track and Field. My boy Mike Cunningham down there in Guild, and Trackborn as well. And then the people just generally, just good friends, man. And most of all, I enjoy and I'm thankful for good people.
Hey, yeah, no doubt. Is Mike is he coming down this year? I haven't got a chance to ask him yet.
Yeah, I think he's gonna come down, but Mike has his hands on everything.
He's busy,
so if he's not gonna be there, you can definitely look forward to something that he's gonna contribute and send to the social, and it'll be very visible.
Yeah, Mike's a good guy. We supposed to be racing. Me and Mike supposed to be racing.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna have that camera ready.
The next winter clinic coming up, guys. TTFCA, y'all gonna have to be there. Me and Mike Cunningham. We try to get to the Baylor track, but we go see if we can work that out.
Yeah, I gotta throw that out there too, man. All the track coaches, man. If you're missing or you want to know anything and everything about track and field, follow Texas Track and Field on X and join the winter clinic. If you want to know it, it's there. There's nothing out there that we don't, we try to push out there. I'm telling you, you will be thoroughly impressed with the things that you hear. That people, they pass out their emails, they pass out the all the information that they put in the clinics for you. I'm telling you, young inspiring coaches that have any questions, please come to the winter track and field, Texas Track and Field Clinic. You will thoroughly be rewarded.
Yeah, that winter clinic is legit, man. That Coach Clyde Hart was there.
Man, giving you everything.
Yeah. I forgot her name, the Duncanville coach.
Coach
She was
Green.
there. Yeah, because man, I heard she did really well. I heard she did really well in
Man,
there.
and the crazy thing about what you get to see in track and field, you see it in football, you see it in basketball and in baseball. But when you sit up there and you give me everything that you do in track and field, you give me your workouts, you give me your time phase, you give me your rest and recovery, and then after that clinic, you can send me everything that you stated in an email. I can take it back to my camp. But then you get to watch all the information on the biggest display at the state championship, and you have a state champion. What bigger platform do you need, when you need to, when you want to inspire to be great and they're giving it to you. There's no kickback, there's no hesitation. What is your email? What is your number? What is your contact? How do I need to send this to you? You get it all, as well as all the clinics that are put on and the conferences that all coaches give out. Texas Track and Field puts it together and pushes it to you in an email when you join the clinic.
Yeah, guys, it's going to be that ttfca.org.
Yes, sir.
Let me see if I actually have the logo here. If y'all look in that right corner, that's the logo for it there.
You can find them on X. Just go follow them on X.
Yeah. They're more active on X, but them guys they some great guys, man. You just don't know, and this is the actual logo there. So, but so y'all get out. Make sure y'all hit this social. You don't have to be a coach to go. If you love track and field, just show up. Network. If you're thinking about being a coach, if you're just starting out as a coach, or if you've been a coach for forever, go out there. Go out there, mingle, brag, brag on yourself, brag on your team.
Yeah, but
it's just how it goes.
Stick your chest out a little bit. You worked hard for it.
Bring your trophy. No, don't bring the trophy. Don't bring the trophy. But Coach, man, I appreciate you, man. I know I talked to you down there at the Winter Clinic, man. You're a great dude. And like I said, I appreciate what you do, man, for sure.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
I see Coach Mitchell. He said he want a trimmer. Is he? Do you know if he's going to be down there at the social?
Yeah, Coach Danny Mitchell. That is the father of our jump coach, Coach Destiny Jones Daniels, who's commenting. So he's going to be there as well. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So, hey, Coach, I'll send you one down there. I'll send you a trimmer once I get all the information where to send the stuff.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got one for you too, Coach. I think I ran out by the time y'all made it to me at the Winter Clinic, but I don't know. But that's it, guys. Anything else, Coach? Before we get Coach, Coach, you about so this screen here is showing 200. It's not counting. I got like 5 other platforms and on, so you probably around about 230 viewers on it. Hey, that's a record. That's a record for my show.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's awesome. I appreciate it, man.
So that means people on here, man, they like you and they really supporting what you doing. Man, now, let me see. We got a comment here. Let's see what's going on. It's my guy, Coach Alonzo here. Right here, he's screen code 7. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's talking about Coach Clyde Hart here. Yeah. Did you get? I know, Coach. Coach Alonzo, something else, man. He's something else. That's my guy right there. That's my guy. Coach Hart. He actually got a book.
Amazon. I did. Yes, you sure can. I definitely have that book, man. We got to use some of the training that he gave out there. Like I say, man, free knowledge is out there if you want it. It's out there if you want it, man. They have it in a book out there, and it's just it's amazing.
Yeah. So y'all can get that book on Amazon. I think it's called Breaking Down the Wall, something like that, by Coach Hart. It's a really good book. Of course, you can't mention sprinters without talking about Coach Brookins.
Oh man, hey, guess what, man? I already talked to them guys. I hit them up personally. They didn't get to come last year, but they've already confirmed that they will be in the building with the whole staff. So I appreciate that as well.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good deal. Good looking out, man. And like I say, man, I can't make it this year. If anything changes where I can get down there, I sure will let you know. But I will be getting that stuff to you, man. But other than that, Coach, that's all I got for today.
I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you once again.
Yeah, no problem. And you already know, man, anytime you want to come in, talk on the show, whatever, you got a topic, if you just want to come on here, just say hello, hit me up. I got you.
Yes, sir. I sure will. Greatly appreciate it.
All right. All right, guys, we getting out of here. We have a record-breaking show tonight. We well over 200 viewers. Is what I'm seeing now. We're probably around about 230 or something like that. But that is a record. And shout out to Coach for being that great guy, bringing these folks in here, man. Go follow him on X. If y'all want more information on it, I will put all this information in the comments. Go check it out. Or DM me and I get you over to them, guys. But go follow me on X. Go follow me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn. Make sure you subscribe, guys. And once again, I appreciate all y'all support. We're out.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
We out.